Hi everybody, this is CruelGGs here again, and I'm gonna be casting this game right now. D2P over here, they asked me to cast this game for them. It's apparently a league game, an amateur league game. So I said, yeah, I need the practice, I might as well do it, so here I am. So it looks like these are both actual teams. Team Dota 2 Portal and Team Game On. D2P decides to ban Rubik first. TA ban followed up. Pretty good bans, banning those mid heroes. Well, Rubik is also a support hero, so whichever one, whichever role he would play at. Pretty solid ban. Darkseer again. They had first pick, but decided not to try to pick up the Darkseer. Just get him out of the game. Don't want to play against him. Sets up too much AoE. You never want to play against AoE, really. At least I never do. It's pretty difficult at times. Let's see what Game On decides to do. So, for those of you that don't know, I posted my first video already with What Is Hip. He was featured in it too. He was kind enough to help me out. This is my first time solo casting, so again, it's a new thing to me. Jakiro. Okay. Jakiro's a really good hero for sure, and yeah, they decided to ban him. I wouldn't have banned him probably, but again, he can engage from a really long range. He initiates, counter-initiates from really far away. He can set up AoEs too. Like in a good AoE team, he can get his ulti off Ice Path, Dual Breath. That's all AoE damage. Sorry. My asthma's been acting up recently, so when I talk too fast, I'll probably be coughing a little bit.
5 seconds remaining.
What was I saying? I don't remember anymore, but yeah. So yeah, my first cast is up, and you guys should go check it out if you have the time. Magnus, okay, that's a good one. Magnus can either offlane or go mid. He can even safe lane and get the farm if he wants. It's really however you want to play him. He can semi carry. He can't hard carry in my opinion. He has the potential for it, but I think I would call him a semi carry more or less. And so yeah, if you want to put him in the carry role, farm him up, that's fine. If not, just make him utility, get a blink dagger and stuff. For Game On, we have Undying and Bounty Hunter. Okay, so Undying can also farm up if he wants in the safe lane. But me, when I draft an Undying, I like to put him in the hard lane, put an offensive tri lane up because he has so much damage potential before level 6. I mean, he can steal strength so that he gets buffer. This means that the early game damage is not dealing that much damage to him because he has so much HP. Also makes his right click damage higher because that's his base stat. Followed by Soul Rib and Tombstone, and he's probably one of the strongest pre-level 6 heroes in the game, I want to say, with confidence. So yeah, Bounty Hunter is probably going to be the offlaner, so I guess they will be putting him in the safe lane. I don't know, they could put Bounty in the safe lane, I don't know, depends how the rest of the draft goes. If not, then yeah. Yeah, they'll probably offlane Bounty if they don't put him in the safe lane. No chance of him going mid, really, I don't think. Enigma, so Dota 2 Portal is definitely going for those AoE heroes right now. Yeah, there's another one. So, Split Earth, Black Hole, Reverse Polarity, Shockwave, that can melt a team so fast. They need to be careful. I mean, Team Game On needs to be careful for sure. They don't want to get destroyed here. Drafting another hero, they get Sven, so that's an AoE hero himself. He's a right-click AoE hero, by that I mean he has a built-in cleave, and he has an AoE stun, so that was a good pickup. So I guess that forces the Undying into a support role, which is fine too. We saw that in DreamHack. No Tidehunter played it. I think it was either finals or the game before the finals, but yeah, one of their players was playing a support Undying who was level 4, I remember. At like 9 minutes in, he was level 4. And I was just thinking, wow, okay, so support Undying, that's a new thing now. So yeah. Sven's going to be the carry for sure, I think. And, you know, this actually, to me, says offensive tri-lane even more because Sven and Undying are also offensive tri-lane heroes, so if they pick up one more offensive tri-laner, I think they'll go for it. Anyway, Disruptor and Tidehunter. Now, why did they ban those two heroes? It's pretty simple. they don't want to get counter-initiated.
10 seconds
So
remaining.
the Disruptor and the Tide Hunter can both counter-initiate. The Static
5
Storm will
seconds
cancel
remaining.
Enigma's Black Hole in the early game pretty easily, so they don't want to do that. Tide Hunter,
Reserve
he
time.
can ulti, and that messes up some things. And I'm getting a Skype call, 1 second. I need to switch this to unavailable. Okay, sorry about that. What is Hip just messaged me. I want him to co-cast this with me again, because I didn't really want to solo cast, never did it before. I was a little scared, but I need the practice, so here I am. Right, so what was I saying? Counter initiation, right? They don't want to lose the black hole. They want to have it full duration without having to get a BKB right away. That's what I think they were going for. And Kato just does a lot of damage from afar. I think that's the reasoning behind that. So, yeah, they don't want to take on a full channel Illuminate during the black hole stun. Meanwhile, for team game on, banning out more AoE heroes. So, yeah. They don't want to get Reverse Polarity Black Hole and Requiem of Soul because that basically wipes their whole team. Queen of Pain also, they don't want the AoE there. Faceless Void.
Remaining.
Yes, that's a good one. Because that easily could have gone in the
5
safe lane with Leshrac while
remaining.
Magnus goes into the offlane Enigma jungles. So, Faceless Void was a good ban. His AoE is also very
Reserve
annoying.
time.
So, yeah. Let's see what the rest of this draft is going to be like. What are some heroes that they could draft right now for D2P? Let's think. Batrider. Okay, so that's their mid hero
Radiant
for
team
sure
pick.
because, well, actually it's not for sure because Enigma can't offlane if the player is good enough. So
Dire team pick.
if he wanted to, Batrider could jungle. Also, Batrider could offlane like anything. But I think it's gonna be the mid hero against the Tinker. Tinker is definitely gonna be the mid hero for team game on. Because you want to get Tinker as many levels as possible, as fast as possible, and you want to get him boots of travel, so he needs the free farm. Technically not free farm, but you know, like, only one hero harassing you is better than 2 to 3 heroes harassing you, so yeah, that's what I meant by that.
10 seconds remaining.
Interested to see if he's going to go for the burst damage Tinker or the
5
pushing Tinker.
seconds remaining.
I think the pushing Tinker would probably be best because if they try to fight under the black hole, they'll take a lot of AoE damage because they're not going to be able to dodge the little robots. But question is, can he actually lane against Batrider? Okay, Klinks is going to be their
Radiant
offlaner.
team
Yeah,
pick.
Magnus, they're going for a carry Magnus. Cool. You know, we've seen this from time to time. I've seen this from time to time. It's whatever. It's possible. And I'm excited to see it. But Klink's going to be the offlaner. Okay, so like I was saying, I think Batrider is really good against Tinker. If you get the sticky napalm charges on Tinker, I don't see a way he could survive. So the Tinker player has to be careful.
10
I think
seconds
sometimes
remaining.
if his lane is too pushed, he might as well just go and pull the Ancients and do them.
5 seconds
Because if
remaining.
he overextends against Batrider, he's going to die.
Reserve
And
time.
let's see what the last pick is. What are they missing, you guys? Okay, so one more hero for the offensive tri lane. That's what I'm going to guess. I don't know. Lena would be really good. She could follow up stun the Sven really easy. Jakiro would be really good, but he's banned, so actually they banned him, so interesting there. Maybe they weren't planning on the offensive tri lane from the start. That's probably what it was. Hopefully you guys can hear me and everything. Hopefully my audio is excellent. I'm gonna minimize for a sec. Greg keeps messaging me, just want to tell him what I'm doing. Anyway, if you guys don't know, the second episode of Around the Fountain came out already, so hopefully you guys can check that out. It was really good, and yeah, I think it's going to be pretty successful. What was the last hero? Furion? Furion? Huh. Where's Furion going to go?
Prepare for battle.
Oh, okay. To be honest with you guys, I don't really know. Probably, maybe Furion jungle, I guess, and Sven Undying dual lane. That's probably what it's going to be. That's not that strong in my opinion, but whatever. So, might be some server issues coming here. Anyway, I'm going to introduce the players. So, Go, I'm going to do easier like this. Go Fox is the Sven. Patrick is the Undying from SpongeBob. Clearly that's him. Then we have the Furion player is Chaos. Spelled a little weird. Kadian is the Teal, the Tinker. And Toagus is the last player for Team Go. He's going to be solo top on the Bounty Hunter. Hopefully he doesn't die too many times. Alright, so
30 seconds to battle.
KRCO is the Enigma. Sorry, Peter. Jinka is the Leshrac player, it looks like. And next is going to be the pink, the Clinks.
Thanks.
BDM is going to be the Battle Rider player.
Friend.
And Stoja is the Magnus. Oh. Okay, we're recreating.
The battle begins.
Okay, well I'm gonna turn off fraps and pause this, and hopefully, yeah, we'll figure this out. Okay guys, so we're back in here now. Looks like they're gonna all pick this, yeah. So they're just gonna pick their picks that they drafted and then just play it out like that. So, no problem. Nothing bad happened here. I already introduced the players, so I probably won't be doing that again. Let's see. So again, this is for some league. Like I said, D2P asked me if I want to practice casting this, and I said sure, I'll do it. Why not? Need the practice anyway. So not really sure what the league is. I'll put it down below after the cast. I'll ask him again, and I'll post what league it is. If anyone wants to answer, possibly they could go there or something. So I'm thinking which team I like more. And you know, I think D2P probably has a better lineup, I want to say. But again, a lot of this is about the player skill level. So if Go is a better team skill, then they're going to beat D2P. But I think as far as the lineup goes, like if there was a statistic, put this against each other, Computer Insane against Computer Insane, all 5 bots, I think D2P's team would win most of the time. Just because the AoE's
Prepare for battle.
it's there, and it's good. Clinks, I don't know. He's a good offlaner. I'm trying to figure out why they picked him, because I'm pretty sure the Bounty Hunter pick was, yeah, it was already there. It was like the second pick that they did. So, I don't know. Don't really too much agree with this. Maybe Windrunner would have been better.
Thanks.
So yeah, let's see what we're gonna see here. Bounty Hunter's gonna go top, and he's not gonna have a good time. Clinks is going top? Is that what's happening? Yeah, okay. So, I was wrong. I thought they were gonna farm up the Magnus, but no, they're gonna farm up the Clinks. Makes it a little bit better, makes the track not as strong against him, because if he was offlaner, his farm wouldn't be as good as he is in the safe lane, making him more of a threat.
30 seconds
But,
to battle.
you know, this might actually work out. This might work out a lot better than the offlane Clinks, I think. Enigma's going to be jungling. Let's see if Bounty Hunter decides to ward the easy camp, because... Okay, so I don't like this ward, by the way, because it's straight up in the middle. This one gets spotted constantly by sentry wards. Whereas if you put it here, there's a chance that they might waste 2 sentry wards on it. So just saying, guys, don't drop your ward directly in the camp. I don't think that's too good. There's other strategic points you can put it in. So yeah, they're not going to ward the easy camp. Enigma's going to have to farm. It's pretty good. And this one's slightly better, but still, if it was here, it would be better. If it was on this special bush in here or in there, all strategically better. So yeah, I'm gonna take a look at this mid a lot, because I want to see if the Tinker actually will be able to lane against the Bat Rider. 'Cause I'm pretty sure if I was a Tinker, I'd probably lose that lane. That's a really tough lane to deal with. Bat Rider being one of the best solo mids in the game. So okay. I don't expect too much action to happen right from the start, because both teams have a jungler. That usually means that, okay. 4 stacks already, oh my god. This is not going to be a fun lane for Tinker. But yeah, generally games start off with less action if there's a jungler. Actually, Nature's Prophet might be one of the exceptions, because he comes in early, like at level 2 you can TP in. But, yeah, I'm expecting a lot less action than a tri-lane game. I'm sure you guys know what a tri-lane is. That's when 3 heroes are in one lane at once. Or a 2.5 lane is what this is called. Is when you have 2 heroes and a jungler that can gank. That's a 2.5 lane. Well, I thought it was a Bounty Hunter going on Leshrac, but I was wrong. So, yeah. Again, 5 stacks on him. Like, this is just so much harass. And you don't lose that much mana either. So you can put 6 stacks on him if you feel like it. And let's see what Tinker got already. Okay, so he is going for burst damage, Tinker. So I was wrong about the black hole March of the Machines. I think it would have been better though, because they can't move and they want to team fight around the black hole, so the March of the Machines will do a lot of damage. But sorry, got an important text message, couldn't miss it. Might have to reply to it in a sec. Yeah, so you can fight with March of the Machines around a black hole, and the March of the Machines do a lot of damage, so that's what I would have done. But burst damage Tinker, actually, really good. At level 8, probably highest burst damage in the game. Let me think of anything that can counter my logic. No, I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe Queen of Pain might have more. Yeah, Queen of Pain probably has more because they're both AoEs, so they have the potential to be more. But still, Tinker has a lot burst damage in the early game, so yeah. Also, if you guys didn't know, Tinker rockets are the most long range in the game, besides Sniper ulti. I think they're about the same. That's right, Batrider going on in mid. Gets the choreo, okay, that's a nice snipe. Firefly is activated, there's some sticky napalm on the Tinker, but the Tinker is not actually in that much trouble. Might get the kill! This is not what I was expecting at all. Okay. Well, he did actually stop DPS in the Tinker to get the courier kill. So, yeah, I think that was a good trade-off. No, I don't know. He might have lost this lane to Tinker now, so who knows. But, yeah, at least he got the courier. That means no items are going to be brought for the Radiant team unless Furion feels like being the courier for a while with his DPs. So, yeah. BDM. Questionable play, maybe not. I don't know. You guys tell me. First, sticky napalm charges down. He takes a laser for it though, and Tinker has a regen rune, so that's why he can spend as much mana as he wants, harass as much as he wants. It's not a big deal. He's gonna get it back anyway. And Togus up here having a pretty difficult time getting EXP, even though there's no sentry wards down. Interesting. He might not know that there's no sentry wards down. That's what I'm thinking. And so that's my... Oh, no, he's going for an Enigma. So Janata... Why would... Oh, Soul Ring is popped. That was not a good... That was not as... That was not smart. If the second Janata hits, it's gonna hit. He's dead. Yeah, that's the death of Enigma. So, Soul Ring, did it kill him there? Yes, it did. If he didn't Soul Ring, I think he probably would have lived because there's an invisibility ruin bot that they're trying to pick up right now. Anyway. He popped Soul Ring, so that's 150 damage that he took to himself, where he really didn't need to. He didn't even, I think he casted Malithus, but it wasn't worth it. He should have known Furion was going to TP and kill him. Sorry, Bert. So right now 2-0 for Go Gaming right now. Pretty firm lead, I want to say. So already 2 lanes are won. Because if you guys don't know, technically, if you don't die in the offlane, that's considered a win. If you get a kill in the offlane on their jungler, that's a super win. You're just amazing. So, really good for Go so far. Again, this is the first 5 minutes of the game though, so it's not like DTP are out of it or anything, and maybe they're not playing with a full lineup or anything. Maybe that could be it. It looks like 2 people might be stand-ins, whereas Go is the full team. And, oh, I missed the kill. Ugh. I'm sorry, you guys. But Tinker killing Batrider again. So, like I said earlier, Batrider... Ooh, that high burst damage, by the way. But Batrider might have gave up the lane getting that courier. But he got 1,000 gold to his team for it, so I don't know. Probably 2 deaths aren't worth it for 1 courier, so I'm just going to say that. So if you guys are playing as a Tinker and you're diving his courier, just keep in mind that if he kills you, he's probably won the lane. It's going to harass you out of it constantly.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Courier respawns. Now I'm going to check the last hits right now. And Enigma leading with last hits, but against that's jungle last hits, so I'll talk about that in a second. Sven is 29, so he's leading in that, and the Clinks is 31. I mean, sorry, Sven's not leading, I meant he's leading for the Radiant. And Clinks is 32 now, so yeah. He's farming pretty decently. What I want to talk about is, if you guys don't know, which you guys might know, these last hits, it looks like Enigma is farming the best in the game, right? Because he has the most. But these jungle creeps, like these specifically, are 8 gold. So getting a last hit on that is 8 gold, whereas getting a last hit on a normal creep is around 40 gold. See, 41 gold, 45 gold. So even though he has more last hits, his GPM will not be as high as the carries. So I'm just going to switch that. Well, Split Earth hits, but no follow-up. Where is current gold? No, not current gold. Gold per minute? Yeah, okay. So see, the carries that are getting last hits in lane, even though they have less last hits technically, are out GPMing Enigma. Well, he did die also, but still, regardless, he's going to have less GPM. So yeah, if you didn't know that, last hits don't mean as much as you think, unless they're lane last hits. Magnus hasn't died here yet, so that's good. He's been able to skewer out, I'm assuming, because I'm sure they've engaged on him before. I've been concentrating more on the other lanes, but yeah. I want to talk about who... Oh, okay, we see a little bit of engagement maybe with Black Hole. They do have it up. They have Malefice. He's going to have to pop Soul Ring to get both off, but it's probably going to end up in a kill on Sven if they can do it. Sven popped... Ooh, Sven went... God damn it!
I'd love to get this.
It's so difficult. I gotta get used to that, just switching over to where the kills are. Yeah. So Tinker, like I said, just controlling his lane really hard. Meanwhile, let's see if this engagement will happen. Okay, so they have reverse polarity up, but they're waiting for it. They're probably going to use it now. Yeah, there's a reverse polarity. Black Hole hits. Shockwave also, so they're melting right now. Furion comes in, tries to make some trees. Oh, the Storm Mode cleans up the Enigma. Now Magnus is left in his trees. He's going to die too. There's nothing they can do. And that's it. That's what happened there. I want to... Well, Bad Rider might be able to pick up a kill. He has his ulti up, but no, Yellow's TPing too, making sure that his carry will stay alive. Meanwhile, this means an opportunity for Dyer to push the tower. Firefly pop, but he's going to melt instantly. There's no chance. No, he even wastes his ulti. He's not going to have that for another 90 seconds. So, Hasten. What I want to talk about. So remember when I said that Undying and Sven are really good offensive tri-laners? That's because of their... So what makes a good offensive tri-laner, I guess, is the question here. I miss every single Tinker kill. I think it's because he just bursts them down too fast for me to keep up. And he has a boost to travel now, sub 10 minutes, under 10 minute boost to travel. That's usually the sign of a GG in my opinion, because Tinker, oh, he snowballs so hard. Like, as soon as he gets his boost of travel under 10 minutes, that's too much. He's everywhere, he's farming everything at once, he's bursting you down in any lane. Here we go, Tinker's gonna come in, that's what I was talking about. Okay, thank you Tinker for proving my point. He can literally do anything from his base that he feels like. Whatever he feels like is the proper thing to do, he's gonna go for it. And Magnus, meanwhile, gets a kill bottom on the Undying. That's interesting. I don't really know how that could have happened. His reverse polarity wasn't
Radiant's
up.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I don't know how he did that. Probably Undying was just out of place. Right, so what makes a good offensive tri-laner? Well, logically it would be someone that can do good in the early stage of the game. Meanwhile, there was a Sentry Ward here, so they know that the Bounty Hunter is there. They must have saw him. I don't know why Clinks didn't back up sooner. Maybe he wasn't paying attention. Has to be it. What makes an offensive tri-laner is someone that can do really good in the early game. So, around level 6, even though they have reverse polarity and Black Hole, if they don't have as much damage as the Sven Undying do, because the Sven Undying damage potential at this level is much higher. Interesting that he did this actually. I probably would have kept going with Tombstone, had the level 4 Tombstone, and the level 2 Decay. I'm really sad on missing these Tinker kills, you guys. It's ridiculous how fast he gets them. I think he just DP'd there. So yeah, what I want to say is that Sven and Undying together have much more damage potential around the level 6 mark than Magnus and Enigma do 2-on-2. That's what happened down there. That's why they lost it. I wonder if that new Midas animation... No, it's still Dota 2 test right now. So. Here we go, there's going to be another kill. I finally catch it, even though they've been happening so fast. So burst damage Tinker definitely worked out for him. I don't know if he knew he was going to get such a fast boost of travel and he was just going to go everywhere and get 7 kills in 10 minutes or 11 minutes. But yeah, he did that and it worked out better probably than March of Machines would have. And I'm sad to say this is looking into a bit of a stop for D2P. I'm sorry to see that. But meanwhile, we have an engagement bot. There's a Firefly and there's an ulti pop, but he's not going to be able to do much. Pops Magic 6, still dies to the Decay in the end though. Meanwhile, Furion making trees. This is going to be a push, along with Tombstone, even though Tombstone is not activating on you. Sorry about that, you guys. Yeah. So not only are they leading in kills, they're able to outpush their enemy at this point. They're going to need a big team fight win right here. And we see a skewer on dying, reverse polarity activated. Perfect. That's a pretty good playset where you want him, yeah. That's going to kill the undying. Fire rockets and lasers easily cleans up the things. That's not good because that's their hard carry in this game. That's who they have chosen to be their hard carry, and he's just getting killed instantly. He's 0-3 already. He needs to eat a creep before he engages in these fights. I know there's no creep here, but okay. Because of that, you probably shouldn't have came here. Okay. Shuriken, Janata, Laser, Rocket, it's just too much. He's already godlike. It's 12 minutes into the game, guys, and he's godlike. This is what I was talking about. He snowballs amazingly because this is around his maximum damage potential. If he dies here, though, it's not going to be good. Track kill, though, makes up for it. Right clicks him to death. Bounty Hunter getting away. Tinker getting away. Are they going to catch him, though? The Clinks is running. Invisibility. He has increased movement speed here. If he sets it up right, he should be able to kill him. So, yeah, Sticky Napalm also on the Tinker. Tinker might be able to burst someone down, though. Oh, didn't have enough for rockets. Sven comes in a little bit too late. Firefly activates. Split Earth misses. He wasn't even walking, man. Bounty Hunter's still here also. Gets a Janata. Shuriken. Doesn't even need a Shuriken. Track maybe, possibly? Yeah, Track phase boots. Gonna be able to get another Shuriken off. And I guess Tinker bought back. Janata hits. Rocket kills the Bat Rider. Oh, and Laser cleans it up. Oh, so much action. Okay. Meanwhile, Darkwing TPing into March of the Machines. Look already how much damage he took from that. It's pretty hard to deal with. Undying is pushing the top tower. Orange is going to help him out now. It seems to be a two-person pushing duo over here as they push the bot tower a little bit earlier. Yeah.
Twice the damage.
So, this game is not looking good for D2P. I don't really know what they can do to win. They have the team fight potential, but yeah, this player skill level I think is much higher on Go. This Tinker is a really good player, I think. Oh my god, he has a Blink Dagger? Ugh. I mean, it's not too unexpected, I guess, since he did get his godlike within 12 minutes of the game, so yeah, definitely has a lot of farm. Meanwhile, double damage Sven running around with 30 HP. Not scared, really. Infurion also coming in, making trees. What's that ability called? Not flare, yeah. Flame Break hit and not hitting. And now we see an ulti. Bat Rider is going to go down though. There's not much you can do about it. Tinker TP's in. I think he used rockets on Clinks also. Clinks isn't tracked. He might be able to get away. If he just invis, I don't know if he had it up or not, but he didn't invis. Magnus is here now. Going 1 versus 3. It's not going to work out for him. He's going to die as well. Unless Track popping his Diabolic Edict and hanging out in the back. Yeah, 23-3. I don't know, you guys. This doesn't look good.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So anyway, I'm sad to say that no one actually emailed me about casting their games or anything. One guy on Reddit, I remember, sent me a Slark game that I still have to do. So I'm gonna do that. I haven't looked at the game yet. It might be a pub stomp, might not be, I don't know. Usually I don't want to cast pub stomps. This one is live, so I wasn't sure if it was going to be. Like I said, I'm just casting for this guy for his league. And I didn't know what was gonna happen. Meanwhile, like, rushing Vlad's on Bounty Hunter. I said because I missed another Tinker kill, which I didn't want to. Track on Magnus. Magnus is popping Shockwave, but he's gonna get stunned. Now he doesn't have reverse polarity, and he's skewers out. He's in time. Meanwhile, that means the Leshrack's in the front lines, and he's gonna go down instantly. He probably could have backed up because you would assume that Magnus is gonna skewer out. So. But whatever, he doesn't want to see his teammate die. Ends up paying the price though. The first stun I hit, yeah, I'm happy. Oh, that was the first stun he hit? I didn't even know that. Could be a reason they're 25-3, who knows. Probably want to hit your splitters every now and then. So there's a Necrobook coming out of Nate's Prophet, and I love it. That's one of my favorite items. I don't know if I told you guys, especially if I'm playing Furion or Lycan or Beastmaster, because I like the push power that it gives you. And we're gonna see Clinks, I guess, going on. No, doesn't want to. Just eat a creep. Eat a creep and go farm. Oh, this happened too fast. I don't even know how that happened. I was looking at the minimap just a second ago. Meanwhile, Tinker gonna go for another kill. Oh, that was beautiful. TPs from mid lane to bottom lane just to ensure another kill. Predicts where the Magnus is running to. That's really good. I like that. Meanwhile, I get a message. I'm not gonna check it though. Clink's now right-clicking Bounty Hunter, decides to actually pop a track before going invis. Well, he didn't have invis up, so I guess that's why, but he's gonna live anyway. Rocket's hitting, Laser is still up, I think, unless that was Laser. Oh yeah, okay. That's another dead person. This Tinker is 20-1, you guys. 20-1. He has a kill past every minute. It's 16 minutes in, and he's 20 kills. It's ridiculous. That's a Dagon too. Wow. Okay. Blink Dagger and kill this guy. It's gonna happen. I'm calling it now. Oh, maybe not. Just rockets from afar. So this first damage Tinker makes me actually want to play a Tinker game after this. I might be able to do that. Reverse polarity hitting nothing. That's never good. Track now. Tinker's coming back in. It's gonna kill the Magnus for sure. It might even kill Enigma for Blink Dagger. Doesn't need the Blink Dagger. The rocket's killing. He just. Oh my god! This is insane. He just popped 3 kills at once. GG's Fallout. That's it, you guys. And yet another kill. Okay. So, DOKD, and I want to say, MVP. I want to give him that. If you're going to watch this Cascading and you're the MVP, feel free to add me and play Tinker in my pub games anytime you want, by the way. Really well played, you guys. And sadly, wow, 3-3-3. Sad to see D2P get pub stomped. Sad to see any team get pub stomped. It's always better to watch a good game, but yeah. So guys, if you want to send me your replays, if you want me to cast something of yours, just send it to my email. I'll put it down below, and hopefully I'll see you guys via emails, via Dota, who knows. I'll talk to you guys later, and thanks for the support. I love every one of you. Bye.